Hello everybody, my name is JohnnyFerno. Welcome back to the next reaction video where this time around I am finally returning to something that people have been asking me for so long. I think including even Josh himself when I rated his stream once. That when I would return to, and that is the 5 great villain songs list. I have reacted to the first volume. I think at this time there's about 12. So I have a lot to catch up on. So I am going to be watching a couple here in this stream where I'm recording this today, and then hopefully over time I will catch up. But yeah, we all know what the deal is, so let us just get straight into it. 5 great villain songs, Volume 2, by Joshscorcher. Who's bad? Oh, and once again, Resident, if you and other people in the chat could please say if the volume works, like in the balance here. Alright. Okay. Oh. Non-Disney movie, okay.
Those familiar with children's novels will likely have heard of The Wind in the Willows. To those who haven't, let me fill you in. The Wind in the Willows is a novel written by English author Kenneth Grahame, and the story revolves around a group of talking animals. A mole, a rat, a badger, and old Mr. Toad. Boop, 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 boop. Mole leaves his underground home to go on adventures with his friend Rat, and along the way they discover that the dastardly weasels have plans to overthrow Toad Hall.
Ooh.
Naturally, when adapting this story about talking animals into a movie, your first thought is probably, let's make them humans with animal-like characteristics.
Oh god.
That one?
Oh.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, no, thank you.
1996, our friends from across the pond gifted us with a live-action film adaptation of Graham's novel featuring reverse furries? Weird choice.
Reverse furries is certainly a thing you could call them.
The film is a fun time, and as expected, the weasels absolutely steal the show. They've got great interactions with each other. Their actors clearly have a
By the way, that's striker. No, I'm not kidding. Oh, like, okay.
ton of fun playing them, and they even get their own deliciously evil villain song, Secret of Survival.
First you see us, then you don't. Now you hear us. It's a secret of survival in a very nasty world.
Okay.
To set the scene, the weasels tricked Mr. Toad into selling off his late father's meadow to feed his addiction to money. Once Mole
Money!
ends up in the wildwood, he's confronted by the weasels who attempt to intimidate him through song. A song about how friends are useless in the wildwood, and the only way to survive is to look out for yourself. In a way, you could see this song as being a way to turn Mole against Mr. Toad. After all, he destroyed Mole's home so he could have a horse-drawn caravan that he ditches in favor of a brand new car.
Oh god damn
Throughout
it.
the movie, you see no real reason to trust this guy. However, at face value, it's a way for the weasels to show Mole just how much of a threat they really are. Seriously, throughout the song, these guys show off how mischievous and slick they are, like slimy little worms appearing and disappearing from the dirt.
Every creature for survival has to look out for itself. Owner has here, friend is here to look after you. You're in the wildwood, and every child will tell you that you've got no business to be here.
Okay.
Speaking of worms, this little jingle will worm itself into your brain with how catchy it is. From the organ at the beginning to the heavy percussion building throughout the song, it's a bop from start to finish.
Yeah, it
Honestly,
is.
the only real nitpick I have with Secret of Survival that it's criminally short. It's like, what, 90 seconds at most?
Oh, that is criminal. Oh, it's such a shame for songs like this to be that short. But it does also sound like it's hitting really hard. And like especially on like the message of like the weasels just telling Mr. Toad like hey, you, what are you? You're not here. You do stuff for us, man.
But hey, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. The weasels are still fun villains to watch, and this song shows that they not only know the secret to survival, but a secret to a great villain song as well.
It's a secret of survival. It's a secret of survival. It's a
Secret of survival. Also, now that I think about it, I think I've heard this song before in another list a long time ago. I don't remember what.
Could probably do without this effect.
Oh god.
Those very 90s visual effects.
Oh yeah, that. Oh boy. All right, theater villain song. Which one?
Of all the glorious solos and group numbers that will go down in the Broadway Baddie Hall of Fame, I think there are extremely few that will ever measure up to the level of genius and emotional effectiveness of the school song from Matilda. Sure, it may
Ooh,
not be
Matilda.
dramatic or show-stopping solo from the villain isolated in their lair with a VIP display of their vile plans, But believe you me, this one really gets the job done.
Okay.
Based on the beloved children's novel by Roald Dahl, Matilda's musical version is a truly exquisite adaptation, using its equally superb soundtrack to bring out one of the most beautiful yet heartbreaking explorations of growing up, love, trust, storytelling, and family. Yeah, feel free to throw those themes under hydraulic press once the school song creeps in. This is a song that, from start to finish, serves as a frightening cautionary tale from older students to the new younger students. And its execution is so flawless, it ought to be used in a revolution. Get it? Because revolted? Remember the opening number from Matilda Miracle? Well, you see...
Oh, wow.
Good heavens! The lyrics haven't even started yet. Zero time has been wasted in letting you know that is about to go down. Miracle was all about the chaotic fun of childhood in conjunction with parents' typical biased perspective of their perfect child.
Yeah.
School Song's intro takes the melody from Miracle and twists it with unsettling augmented harmonies. Once the little kids start to sing, there's this ominous xylophone fanfare, and it truly sounds like the loss of innocence all on its own.
Oh,
By the way,
no.
official name of the trumpet fanfare used in this motif is Prison Camp.
Ha!
Prison Camp.
Damn.
For children. When it's finally time for vocals, the little kids sing the same lyrics that they sing in Miracle. Then sing Mom Says I'm an Angel on repeat in a state of terror and denial that what Mommy said couldn't possibly be a lie.
Oh,
And then
God.
the big kids sing. Meet the Scary Big Kids, as they are officially named, a mob of secondary antagonists that delight in terrorizing new, younger students. Maybe these kids could be shaken off as archetypical bullies or annoying preteens, except for one little detail. Every single one of these big kids has gone through every torture they sing about, and they know that the incoming little kids are next.
Oh, no.
I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for ages. This living hell. But if I try, I can remember that before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell.
Yes, these big kids still definitely get a kick
That is a way to sing about school. Holy hell.
out of harassing the tiny newbies, but you wouldn't sing things like this if they weren't still, to this day, truly petrified of the Trunchbull, and doing so with maybe a subconscious fraction of hope that this round of children might stop the cycle. The song itself repeats once after in another key, devious key change for the win, but before it does, the little kids chant some more naive words of denial from Miracle again, and then we get this.
Oh, no.
Think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you will soon see. There's no escaping tragedy.
Oh.
Alphabet. It's the motherfucking alphabet. Holy hellfire, they made a dark version of the frickin' ABCs and hit it with an already effective villain ensemble number.
Okay, I realized it before I said it, and that's just fucking cool. Well played. That's just good.
These are traumatized children singing to younger, naive children about school-sanctioned child abuse through a twisted version of a timelessly innocent song. Go on, listen to the song again and listen for the letters within the words. It's a real treat, and in most productions of the show, during the repeat key change, there will be projections, props, or other of the letters on stage so that the audience is sure to catch on to the brilliance within this number.
Oh, wow.
I was curious, so I listened to ask 1,000 questions, but unless you want to, so I listen up and I will teach you. And they want to.
They will teach.
What?
You will suffer for asking questions. I'm sure the foreboding knowledge of taking algebra one day was scary enough for the little kids, but now they'd be too afraid to ask for a reminder about the quadratic formula. But the genius doesn't end here, oh no.
More?
Why?
Why? Didn't you hear what we said?
No asking questions.
Just you wait for
Phys ed, phys ed, phys ed, phys
Phys-
ed, phys ed.
Fizzette said, oh my god!
Right, because Matilda doesn't actually take place in Eagle Land, it's Z, not Z. This detail, this lyric that connects to the primary method of torment caused by the Trunchbull would not make sense if the story took place somewhere else. The QRST verse we discussed prior would not work without a British accent, so you wouldn't hear the sound of the letters. Oh, and the very title of the number, School Song, implies an anthem of sorts. It's the school song. I sure hope there's room in the refrigerator for all this detail.
What? Holy crap. Someone had fun writing that song. Someone had fun just writing one of the most twisted hello, welcome to school song. Holy shit. Alright, so this is the YouTube one. Oh, TV show. Bleh.
You know those really cool twisted princess songs by Lydia the Bard where the Disney princesses become the villains? Yes,
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about them on this channel one day, I promise. Just one thing first. Imagine that, but anime.
Anime. Ooh, anime song. It's so interesting. I know that there are like anime musicals, and I for some reason haven't gotten to them yet, but I do want to see some of them at one point because anime as a musical is interesting. Oh, and I don't mean an anime turned into a musical. No, the anime itself being like a musical series. Oh, this is
Overlord
haunting.
is an anime about the average worker man who gets stuck in a video game, ruling as the big bad sorcerer King Ainz. Among the denizens of the new land is Renner, the third princess of the Riesti's kingdom. On the outside, she's pure, enchanting, and innocent. Yeah, funny story about that.
Run, Daddy, she's crazy!
Spoiler alert, she's actually a master manipulator who played her cards perfectly. She took revenge on her abusive so-called family, and all she had to do was sell out her entire kingdom. Now she gets an eternity of happiness living as a demon and even gaslights Climb, the only other person she cared for, into being her boy toy plaything. And you know the rules of being a good villain. You gotta sing of your own praises for a dastardly deed well done. This was a rare thing because the show didn't do musical numbers like this, so the moment kind of comes out of nowhere.
I have never heard of this. I've never heard of Overlord having a musical number.
But in terms of presentation, goosebumps through and through. Renner's voice is so gentle and beautiful, but the lyrics and percussion are super sinister. And that Beauty and the Beast ballroom camera pan, just look at how gracefully she moves to the rhythm of her own haunting melody. She's fallen down the slippery slope of insanity and dragged everyone down with her. And she's having the time of her life. This isn't just some out-of-nowhere waltz. It's her declaration of victory.
Yeah.
The song may have been short. Okay, yeah, it's really, really short.
Wow.
But the heebie-jeebies it left are gonna last all night.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is basically... She has won. In her own personal story in the show, she has pretty much won. Okay, video game song.
Video game villain songs are interesting. While you can go the route of the previous three
What the hell happened with the audio there? Was that me or did you guys hear it as well?
categories on the list and just play them during a cutscene or the credits, video games offer a unique opportunity. The advent of audience participation.
Oh.
This is very tricky to pull off well, as sometimes the player can mess up the intended presentation of the song.
Yeah,
Some
that
games
is
have
true.
succeeded, such as Arkham Knight, Billy Bustup, and what we're talking about today, Hades 2.
Scylla or Scylla. They're like,
I know we still have a while before this game gets out of early access, but man, what we have now is really freaking good. Surprisingly, we got 2 awesome villain songs out of it too.
Yeah.
As we enter through the second area, Oceanus, we hear a dark, haunting melody echoing through
Which
the
one is it?
halls.
Okay, which one do we think it is? Which one of
Moving
the
from
songs?
room to room, it gets louder and louder. Then we discover the source. The boss of this section of the game is a group of sirens led by the serenading Scylla. But their serenade isn't just one
No,
to
but
charm
which song?
sailors, no. It's one to bring down the house.
This one! Hear my music, to sea and cold. You're hauling to my harbor, my teeming wrecks below. Down, down, king of bones with a coral crown. Down, drown. The breath of the night, you're gonna drown. So good,
Yeah,
so
we got
good.
a full rock song about how they lure sailors to their doom.
Yeah.
Pretty poetic if this fight wasn't as hard as this song goes. Yeah, you gotta worry about 3 people attacking you at once. It's rough.
Oh yeah.
I love how it's integrated into the battle itself. The instrumentation can change depending on which of the sirens you kill first. So, kill the other 2 and you just hear Scylla going a cappella. Heck, if she closes her shell, the song gets muffled. I love that attention to detail. In Phase 2, one of the members randomly gets augmented, and that also affects the music. Just, Super J games, they are so fucking clever.
They're
That
so
was
good.
a fun bonus we got to an already great boss fight that perfectly showcases the myths of sirens while making it right at home with modern audiences. Whoever's idea it was to turn Scylla into a fucked up crazy Joan Jett needs a raise. We also got that diss track that plays if you beat Scylla a few times, but another day.
Another day. Fan made.
Those who know me, or those who paid attention to the previous segment, I'm a sucker for Greek mythology.
Oh yeah, I remember learning about this back in the pony days.
So when someone took the time to make their own musical on the subject, don't mind if I yes! Epic the Musical is a concept album based on Homer's Odyssey.
Okay,
Each act is
okay.
split up into different sagas, taking a chapter from the original story. At the time of this video, only 7 of the 9 planned sagas have been released, but people have been hyped by what we got so far. I want to give some special attention to one song in particular from the Ocean Arc.
I should have known. It's about to be ruthless up in here.
Ruthlessness.
Yes!
Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves.
Just to set the scene, Odysseus and his crew have just escaped the Cyclops Polyphemus by blinding him and are well on their way again. However, Big Daddy Poseidon ain't having none of that. He
Yep.
comes straight to Odysseus' boat to give him the business. In the original story, Poseidon just swoops in and f***s with Odysseus' crew.
Yeah.
In this, he takes his time.
Oh yeah.
Slowly breaking down Odysseus' mindset.
You are
The worst kind of good, cause you're not even great. Fuck, that's such a good line. A Greek who reeks of false righteousness, that's what I hate!
He could have avoided Poseidon's wrath if he went through with killing Polyphemus, but he didn't. And he didn't do it because he was a nice guy, no. He just wanted to humiliate the one-eyed brute. Heck, he had several chances to just dip out, and he blew it because of his hubris. And the second
Yeah, a lot of things that happens, especially in the early stories of the Odyssey, is because of Odysseus' pride.
Odysseus mentioned his real name, yeah, the whole crew was doomed.
Yeah.
But Dear Poisey is a benevolent ticked-off god and says he'll walk away if Odysseus just apologizes. Yeah, guess how well that goes.
Yeah.
Poseidon, we meant no harm. We only hurt him to disarm him. We took no pleasure in his pain. We only wanted to escape.
Don't worry about it, Odysseus. I'm digging your hole for you. Don't worry about it.
He ain't apologizing for Jack. He chooses to deflect and lie instead. Even after Poseidon kills most of his men, he doesn't yield. He just grabs his back wings and yeets out of there, having learned not a dang thing. Yet, along with all the Greek
Yet.
mythology, I think what I love most about Ruthlessness is how it's a clash between these 2 enormous egos. Neither is willing to yield, and it costs them both. Odysseus loses a majority of his men, and Poseidon loses his chance to kill another arrogant mortal. Coupled with the thunderous, chilling music, makes me even more excited to see Epic the Musical finish someday. Seriously, if it ever makes it to the stage, I'm jumping on it.
Oh yeah. Same. Oh boy. Whose story is better in your opinion, Odysseus or Sisyphus? The problem here is that Sisyphus' story is really short. It's a single event, while Odysseus is an entire saga. So I do want to say that Odysseus' story is better than Sisyphus.
Hey everyone, this is Josh. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the video around. Please check out my other social media like my Twitter, Twitch, and Tumblr. Check out my other channels such as Joshua Burner for reactions and other stuff, Dragon Fighter Gaming for tabletop, and Bob Equestria for cartoons. Consider checking below the video and donating to my Patreon, Streamlabs for my merchandise, or becoming a YouTube member. Thanks for watching.
There we go. Oh, boom, boom, boom. And that was Villain Songs Volume 2. Oh my god, I still have a long way to go. But for now, that will be it. Please go into the description below for the link to this original video, so you can go and support him if you don't already. Please remember to always treat yourselves once in a while because you goddamn deserve it. A big thank you to all these amazing patrons over here. And I'll see you guys next time.